Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? What's happening? What's happening? Tapping in right now. Tapping in. I had Chief. What it do? I did a video, but I didn't want to drop the video. Yo, what it do? What's happening? What's happening? I think I remember seeing that. I made a video last night. Xavier, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, I'm about to jump into it, bro. It's so hot, bro. It's hot. It's hot, dog. Let me sit down. If I can even type on this. Let me see. Let me go. Bring this closer. All right, there we go. So I can read and see it. Grab the camera for what? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is. Lamar Jackson edit. What I'm supposed to be editing? Bro, what all these little ants? It get hot outside and ants come from anywhere. So look. All right. Peep is out, bro. So real deal situation, right? So yesterday I was coming out of Florida. They end up sending me down there. I get a load that go down to Florida, whatever like that, right? So I get down to Sanford, and then they like, oh yeah, it's at the wrong place or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'ma just wait on y'all to tell me where to go to. So the people like, hey, they go down the street up on the Tampa, whatever like that. It's like 2 hours away. So I said, okay, cool, I'll do that. It kind of pissed me off a little bit because I like to get to the door with all my loads. So if I pick up a load, I like to either get like as close as possible until like I run until I run out of time, or I try to get to the place to pick up or deliver, whichever, you know. So long story short, I called the fleet manager, right? I'm like, hey man, I wanna go on the op, you know. He was like, oh yeah, well, you gotta wait the 90 days and then you can go lease or whatever like that. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So he hit me and was like, well, you know, if they let you do it early, I vouch for you. So I'm like, okay, because I already, you know, they want you to gross like $15,000, whatever like that, but I did 18. So the dude was basically like, you know, hit them up, see what they say, I vouch. So I said, okay, cool, bro. What is on here that got all these ants up here? It's nothing on here. Nothing. This damn soda bottle, and it ain't closed. I get it. Okay, so look. Dude, like, hey, you know, contact them, and I vouch for you. So I said, okay, cool. I called dude. He was like, no, it's pretty mandatory. You gotta do 90 days or whatever like that. So I say, I don't really want to lease. I wanna go full on op. I don't want to lease. So he like, well, with P&S, if you go get a truck, they gonna terminate you because they don't allow owner operators. So I'm like, man, what the? So if I was to stay over there and lease a truck, I could stay with P&S. But if I was to go and buy a truck, they gonna terminate me because I don't have, they don't hire on operators. So I'm like, all right, what am I supposed to do then? The guy is telling me like, hey man, just go ahead and wait the 90 days or whatever like that. And I'm like, no, because a lot of they trucks that they got already got like 500,000-600,000 miles on them, 2-3 at least. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to go get in a truck that somebody that done been in 10-12 people done probably drove that truck. Ain't no telling. So I'm like, I want to go get a new truck. I don't want nothing that's gonna be, old. So he was like, all right. Basically, what's gonna happen is if you go lease a truck, or if you go buy a truck outside of Blair Leasing, because that's who P&S get their trucks from. If you buy a truck outside of Blair Leasing, he said if you buy a truck outside of Blair Leasing, you have to go to Blair. You cannot bring a truck on to P&S. I thought it was yeah, so I didn't know it was like that. Cause I done seen owner operators or whatever like that. And honestly, I just think that them people been over there long enough. And some people that, most of the guys that's owner operators at P&S done bought them trucks through Blair Leasing and Financing. So that's who they go to get their trucks from. But I don't want to do that. I was like, okay, I can go get me a truck, purchase it, and then boom. And then so I asked the guy, I'm like, what's the difference between P&S and Blair? He was like, not really a major difference. It's just all the owner operators that go outside to buy trucks, go to Blair. They haul a lot of the same stuff, but P&S do have more freight. And the rates are better at Blair because they got owner operators over there, and they got to keep them up and whatever like that. So my thing my plan was far from coming over to P&S and moving. Like this right here, I'm not gonna hold you. Like with the type of freight that they got, the equipment, the new trailers, the just all around customer service, everything is basically top notch. And I'm just like, okay, I don't find a spot. I'm happy over here. I'm good. I'm making money. This is where I want to stay at, So my whole thing is I want to be able to elevate and grow with the company versus just, all right, just be a company driver and that's it. Trying to get to bigger and better things, possibly even add trucks, do this, then the third. Man, what the my fault. Yeah, so possibly add trucks, whatever like that. So that's what I'm dealing with overall when it comes to P&S. You want to do pretty deep. Like if you did decide you do good as a company driver or whatever, gross 20. I mean, you gonna run between 2,000, 2,500 miles. Like I had 1 week I ran 3,000 miles. That was only because I was up there in Wisconsin though, and ran 3,000 miles on that and tried to flip that on around. Did what I had to do, but I just think I wasn't 100% thinking that, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to switch over to another company just because I go buy a truck. Somebody was telling me like, hey bro, you need to go, hold on, let me move all this out the way. So somebody was telling me like, hey bro, you need to go over there and tell them people like what you're trying to do, and possibly even share your channel and stuff like that. But I don't know what type of impact that would even make to have them allow me to stay over there with them. This shit here, man, this about to irk the fuck out of me, man. This about to irk me. Yeah, so I 100% feel like, yeah, bro, I don't know why it's like that or even set up like that, because like from what my understanding is, when they say, when I was in orientation, they was like, oh yeah, they don't want you switching back and forth to companies. They don't even like when you switch. They don't like none of that. But if you just so happen to go get your own, they like immediate, bruh, buy, gone, like to another company or whatever like that. So I got to call up there Monday to see what other options that I could possibly work out. This shit is irritating me. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It's irritating the hell out of me. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to go see what other options I got. What y'all think overall outside of? Oh yeah, bro, they just playing around, you know. Anybody at P&S or Blair? I did get information from the homie Feed the Children. I think it's Children is how you pronounce it. But I got some information about Blair from him. The guy Lou gave my contact information and he reached out. So I got some good information about Blair. It just wasn't in my plans to go do that. Yeah, it wasn't in my plans to go do that. So I'ma still go get the truck anyway. I'm gonna just discuss some things with P&S first before I go up to Tennessee to go pick my truck up. Cause it's coming from Texas. So before I go pick the truck up, I'm gonna discuss some things over there with P&S to see how they feel about it, see if we can rearrange some things. But if not, then I'll be transferring to one of their own operator companies or whatnot. I really didn't want to. Really don't want to. That's why I'm gonna call and talk to them to see what we can work out. Because my thing is, if I gotta get 65% of the load, it's like the way the race is. Like I could still maintain. I could still, you know. Cause I think my truck is on like 2 years, 2,000 a month. I'm still like, yeah, I could still get 65%, put 750 to the side every week, still pay the truck off, have a maintenance escrow account, even pay the truck sooner. So hey, what's that? FDC, Lou Rock, can well, like I say, I talked to Lou about it. Lou gave me a good word on it. I talked to FDC. He's still over there, so he gave me scoop on it. Like I say, it's not bad. Like I don't think that it's a bad company, but 100%, like no, I don't know nothing about the company besides what people done told me. But it was not in my plans to go get a truck and then them say, oh, you can't bring that truck over here, you got to go to Blair. You know, that wasn't the plan. The plan was like, okay, I love this. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This is probably like one of the best companies I've ever been to. Like with the consistency, the customer service, the equipment, it's just like everything all around just fitting. And then coming through the house multiple times a week, still making the money, still grossing what I need to gross, taking home what I need to take home. Ain't nobody hounding you. They give you 4, 5, 6 different loads to choose from. Like, you know, everything was just put together. Like, everything was together. But when I had ran across, when Lou gave me FDC information or whatever like that, no, he gave FDC my information. He called me. We discussed it, went through it, and then he was basically like, bro, the way you run, you will love it. You'll love it. Like, you know, it's just the on-op side of things, you know. And it's a guy that parked next to me while I parked my truck at, and he like, bro, it ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? You'll see more money, you know, with Blair. But you know, it might work out for somebody else, but not for me. And I don't want one of them situations where I go get a truck and now I'm bouncing around with my truck. I'm not trying to be like that. I want to sit at one spot, and that was P&S, just at one spot. Big timer, what's happening? You say that better than most. You was at Bluff. Bro, no bullshit, bro. I'm about to. Bro, this be the thing, bro, when it get hot, right? I be having like ants, spider webs all over the garage. It's like, bro, bro, like, this be the bad part about living in the country. It just, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna call up there Monday to see what they say about it, because I do kind of want to move around and get from over there. I'm not gonna hold you. So it's some guys that I talked to over here at P&S. Yeah, $3,000. It's you got some dudes that's doing like 4,000 because they do them. They'll do like them runs that go out to like Phoenix, Cali, and you get out there. Say for instance, like you get one of them loads right there, right, and you move one of them and you deliver that like on a Tuesday, and then you still got the rest of your week. So I seen a load that a dude did that was paying like 5,200 going out west. You know, not really going deep west, but going out in that region. And he was going out there in that region. He dropped off, bro, and then everything after that was like getting him back to the East Coast. And dude grows a little over 9,500. So you take 70% of that, and boom, there you go. One of their other companies. Yeah, so they do have drive-in. It's a I want to say that's a Mercedes-Benz dedicated account or something like that. Like, you know, that's not for everybody. Right. They yeah, so that okay, that's probably what it is there, BMW. I know it's one of them foreign manufacturers that they have dedicated account with. You lease purchase or you company? What region do you run? Where you be at? This shit is fucking beyond me. Yeah, what region you be at? If you don't mind me asking. Cause I know on average I'm about 55, 6,000 in that range, which is pretty cool. What the fuck? Them ants just like, bro. I'm about to spray. At least. Oh, okay. Them JLE trucks be nice, but I just heard that they don't have any available right now. No, I don't think it is. It's not hard because we got like James Hardy and stuff like that in Florida that they pick up out of. Let me see what's going on. Kind of scared, bro, about fucking up. So I think because you curse, it hit it. Okay, so, bro, don't be scared of it, bro. I was scared too. I ain't gonna hold you. Like when I first started and went to I went to E.W. Wiley to get training, but E.W. Wiley kind of they like platform training on steroids. So like they don't put you in a truck with nobody else. They just give you something. You take pictures of it. They show you how to do it, and you just keep going and going until you not really get comfortable, but know what you're doing. But ain't nothing to be scared of, bro. Strap it tight, chain it tight. It ain't going nowhere. Oh, okay. You running Oh, bet. My homeboy was just like, bro, you might as well get your truck, come back to land stock, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't trying to do it. I'd rather stay over there where I'm at. Chill out. How? Oh, so you leasing a trailer through Black as well? Yeah, if you scared, you'll definitely you'll test something up. You'll test something up. You really gotta trust your security when it come down to flatbed. You can't trust like if they say the load 30,000 pounds and you got 3 bundles. Let's just say you got 6 bundles of how they load the lumber. How you might have like three rolls of bundles, 3 rolls of lumber, and they might say it's 30,000 pounds. Normally, how it's like, yeah, you can put 2 straps on each one, but just do 3 on the front, 3 in the back, 2 in the middle. It's like people say that, oh, bro, that's over securement, but you gotta trust your securement. Oh yeah, that's decent right there. That's decent. I thought to do the whole 90 days, bro, but I don't think that, it's like the speed, for one. I don't really agree with the cameras as well. Cause like in my truck, them cameras, like I talk with my hands a lot. So with the camera or whatever, it just be distracted driving. It just bro, the collision sensors that's on the front of them, like I done had instances just riding up the street, ain't nobody right there, the collision thing come on, boom, truck hit the brakes, and nobody would be in front of me. I just don't like this some of the setup on some of the trucks. I don't have time. No. Peep, so my initial plan was this. Come to P&S. I'm not worried about the FLD. I'm still putting the FLD together. My initial plan was come to P&S, go buy a truck. The truck that I had put money down for is a 2023. Go get the truck, bring it to P&S. Tell P&S, boom, I'm trying to do this. It didn't work out that way. They like, yeah, you gotta take your ass over the block. I'm not even gonna really say 100%. It's just so much of just the camera, because it's that collision mitigation system too. Like mine's malfunction. And I mean literally it could be nobody around, 9 o'clock at night, and it just dee, and then next thing you know, boom, it's hitting the brakes. Come on, bro. Like if it shift my load, then it's still on me. See, you went off after you see. Oh, my fault. Uh, hell, I forgot. I was just like trying to review like on the thing that I don't like is the truck situation, like going 65, also cameras, collision mitigation. That's the only thing. So that might be what that truck need. Is to be reset. I don't really want to deal with the oil field. Bro, I'm to this point. I want to be at the house. So this company right here was the fit. You can gross good, be at the house, and take home some decent money. And they don't bother you. They give you variety. Hey, we got 5 or 6 loads. Which one you want? All right, cool. Do it. And a lot of times you can come through the house, shut down, get up early, drop your load, pick up, get to the house, shut down 10 hours, get up early, deliver. Like it's set up to where, yeah, you can pick up lanes like crazy. Yeah, like the terminal is literally like maybe 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours. If I was standing on it, it's about an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what they talking about, cause I'm gonna call around Monday morning and see if they can work something out with me. And I'll stay over there. I'll stay over there, man. I'm not trying to y'all, I know y'all tired of seeing me going to different companies. Like, cause I literally was doing at one point, I was literally going to companies based on, oh, if you come over here, we'll give you this type of sign-on bonus. We just want you to do reviews on how your experience is with the company. But now that I'm not doing that no more, and I found something that's like, all right, this is what I like to do. All right, cool. This is what I'm stay at. But what's GM? General Motors? What's that, like a GM account? Oh, okay. What the hell was that? Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, yeah, bro. I live in like the metro area. I live in the metro area, so I can't go local. I can't. Atlanta is too crowded for me to be going. I don't have the patience for it. I did it multiple times before in the past, but I'm not trying to do that no more. Oh, JLE, what? P&S bought them or whatever like that, and I don't know if they still got a load board or what, but I just know they be leasing all their trucks to some of these drivers. Hey, how long your lease is over there? And you been trucking, or is it Anubis? I think it's Anubis, like the Egyptian. Yeah, it might be there. But how long your lease is on your truck and trailer? I know I ran across a dude, he say you got truck payments from like 400 to 600, lease opportunities from like 2 years to I think he said 5, depending on the year of the truck. Oh, okay. No time to sleep. Oh no. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Okay, so it is the Egyptian. It is the Egyptian. This is 3 years on the truck and trailer days too. Yeah. Bro, you don't get tired of that 65? Like, that 65 be I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, especially, like, prime example, Friday, I was at a place. They say, hey, that's not our load. That goes to our other facility. I had to drive through Orlando, get down there, get unloaded, drive 30 minutes back to Plant City, and then I had to make it home. Bro, if you got any type of slowdowns, like on the P&S, yeah, bro. So you got it pretty made over there. Yeah, 73. I ain't never seen no P&S truck go that fast, honestly. No, I lied. It's some of them dudes that, yeah, I ain't gonna say too much, but there's some that's rare to see. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Al. I appreciate that. Yeah. It ain't too many that do it. It ain't too many. Uh, like I say, man, this channel is basically just giving the journey. Ain't no need to lie about these companies, how much you gonna make, how much you gonna. It's thousands of truckers at these companies, and everybody gonna have their own little thing they do. But That's mainly why I rock out by myself to figure out all of this. Oh, so you was with JLE, and when they transferred over to P&S, you was able to keep your truck, and that's why they didn't touch the governor on it. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that's why I be like, I don't mind cruising 65, like 65 to 68. I don't mind it. I used to do that when I was in that Coronado. Even though it was wide open, I used to do it in the Coronado. But when it did come to a point of like, all right, I had I lost time in traffic, I lost time sitting 3-4 hours at a receiver or a shipper. Okay, cool. I need to make up a little bit of time. So to be able to do 70, 73, you know, oh, okay, 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 okay. That make a whole lot of sense. That make a whole lot of sense. That make a whole lot of sense. But I think, like I say, Monday, I'm gonna call up there, see what them people say about it, and I'm gonna just try to go ahead and get the process going, whatever it's gonna take for me to get my truck and bring it over, or whoever I got to transfer switch to, bro, I might just have to go ahead and do that, like, cause I want to lease a trailer too. So if I'm able to do that as well, I just go ahead and do that. But all right. So you lease your trailer as well. Do you lose out on any type of loads, or just certain things that like, okay, I need to stay in this lane so that I can continue to pick up haul this, keep moving? What's that in it, Brody? What's that in it? What's that in it? What's that in Jordan? Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 man. Yeah, man. Appreciate the tap in. OG was happening. Appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I was up to like I did a video. I was up to like 3 o'clock this morning. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. It had me disturbed about the whole situation. Just like, oh yeah, you get a truck, you gotta take that to Blair. Like we don't accept owner operators unless you lease through them and you transfer, and you bring the lease truck over here. But I don't, yeah, they definitely. P&S is the move if you trying to remain a company driver, or if you want to lease and become an owner operator, they pretty decent as well. They are. I don't see any negatives to it, especially like with a couple guys that I don't admit that I talk to. Like we be like sharing and showing information back and forth. They don't have nothing to lie about. They settlement show they making money. I done seen anywhere from 1,800 all the way up to $4,000 take home, and that just it's certain lanes that some of these dudes they move in. I think the only downside to it is when they say 90 days probationary period, and it's kind of like you really running hard and busting your ass, them 90 days just to jump to, the next thing. Like, yeah, bro. Congratulations on your truck. Congratulations on your truck. Where you gonna take your truck to if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. I see it. Like even with they just like right now, if I'm grossing 55 to 6,000, and I had one week I grossed 71, and it was just okay. If you do 70% of it, it's like, bro, that's easily 25, 3,000. 3,500 if you in that 7 range. And my whole thing is like, I will allow them to take escrow out. You know, I allow them to do that. But bro, it is hot, bro. Like, it's hot as hell. It's hot, dog. Whatever they cooking up there in the galaxy, bro, yeah, that shit done. That shit is done, dog. It is too hot. Was that in the KO? Was that in it? Was that in it? I was gonna tap into y'all little the little group earlier, but I seen ain't nobody that was on the JB Hunt do got a lot of customers. But for like the reefer side, RE Garrison, I know that they pretty decent on the reefer side. I just seen too many drivers leave JB Hunt like around the time I was there, and all the drivers was like, I BSU not. It was like when I left JB Hunt, I think it started. I'm not gonna say I started no trend. When I left JB Hunt and went to Landstar, all them drivers that left JB Hunt and went to Landstar, when they got SFI trucks, went to Landstar, like bro, that just became a trend. So I don't really too much. When I was at JB Hunt, it was all right. Yeah, like I know a couple people with RA Garrison. I'm just not a reefer dude. I don't like this sitting doors and you know, I'm bro. I tried it, but yeah, I don't like to sit long. That's just me though. I got like ADHD. Yeah, I can't play the game too long. I be in there fidgeting. You know, you start snacking on shit you ain't got no business. Yeah, I just can't sit in one spot. I feel like reefer. They sit too long. Even though the money be good, they sit too long. But outside, you come to. I don't even want to. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm so tired of going to. I don't mind going to Florida, but if you got to go through Orlando, that got to be the worst. I-4 is like one of them highways that I just tried my hardest to avoid. I don't even want to be on the on I-4. Like, I don't. No. I don't like I-4 like that. You want to go to Florida? Hey, I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, detention pay and all that, but that's not for me. It's not. I'd rather be driving. I'd rather be outside doing something. Like, reefer is not for me. I see a lot of them doing some custom trucks, like, you know, they pull a reefer unit. Yeah, you got to be doing great if you got setups like that, but that's not for me. Yeah, the parking down there definitely is trash. That's why I try to either like when I go down there, I try to get to the receiver, and if I can get to the receiver, I can just park outside. Oh yeah. Okay. So you got valid reason. I don't really know what R.A. Garrison is paying, but I done seen it. I know Jerry and Antoine Uwe at Ari Garrison. Also T-Mac is with Ari Garrison. They make pretty decent. They don't send me these settlement. I just really think like you gotta be out there. Cause them boys be all in Washington. Them boys be all in Maine and Vermont. Them boys be everywhere. But I did it my first 9 years of driving. I ain't doing that no more. I know there's other company my homeboys went to called RBX. They pretty decent. He been over there about a month. They pretty decent. So far. You know, I don't know much about them, but they do a whole lot of dropping hooks, stuff like that. But main thing is I'm just trying to see what I need to do with this truck. If them people gonna work with me or whatever like that. If they work out, you know, and they say, hey, we can make something happen, then I'm gonna stay where I'm at. That's my goal. That's my plan. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. But I appreciate y'all boys for tapping in, man. It's hot as hell outside. I ain't gonna hold you. So I'm gonna hop off. Hope y'all people out there being safe though. 100% being safe. Make it back to the crib. Definitely do that. Definitely do that.